Kids tunes.
The rabbit's eternal sacrifice. Once upon a time, a hunter would go hunting in the forest every day. One day, he ventured deep into the woods in search of prey. Morning turned to evening, but he couldn't find any game. As night approached, the hunter was exhausted. He thought of returning home, but suddenly heavy rain began to pour. The rain was so intense that it showed no signs of stopping. Disheartened, the hunter sat down beneath a large tree. He was tired and hungry, shivering from the cold. Gathering some dry sticks around him, he lit a fire. However, his hunger was unbearable, and he sat clutching his stomach. Nearby, in a small burrow, a little rabbit was watching the hunter closely. Its tiny eyes sparkled with intelligence. The rabbit thought,
"This hunter, despite being so cruel, is a guest in our forest today. According to our jungle rules, anyone who comes to us is our guest. It is my duty to take care of him. He is hungry and shivering in the cold. I must help him."
After pondering for a moment, the little rabbit gathered its courage and stepped out of its burrow. It looked at the flames and made a decision.
"My life may be important to me, but it is my duty to alleviate this hunter's hunger. Today, I will provide for him."
The rabbit mustered all its courage and walked towards the blazing fire. There was unwavering determination in its eyes. As it prepared to jump into the fire, it thought,
"Today, I will offer my life, so this hunter can live."
The hunter watched in disbelief as the rabbit, without hesitation, leapt into the fire. His eyes widened in shock and sorrow, but before he could react, the little hare had already perished in the flames. The hunter was overwhelmed with a mix of grief and respect, for he had never witnessed such a noble sacrifice. At that very moment, the moon was shining brightly in the sky, observing the entire scene. The moon god was deeply moved by the hare's unparalleled sacrifice. In his divine voice, he declared,
"O brave rabbit, your sacrifice is unmatched. The world will never forget your noble act. I bless you that as long as the moon shines in the sky, your image will remain forever etched upon it. Whenever people look at the moon, they will remember your sacrifice and devotion."
From that day onward, whenever people gaze at the moon, they see the outline of a rabbit. That image is a reminder of the rabbit's selfless sacrifice, who gave his life to fulfill his duty. Learning, true duty lies in selfless sacrifice for the greater good.